Welcome back to eGossip 3.0, and today we are diving into something that has taken fans by surprise, a set of rare, long-forgotten early career photos of Lynda Carter that recently resurfaced online, giving people a glimpse into a side of her life most have never seen before. Imagine scrolling through the internet and suddenly discovering images of a superstar from decades ago that almost no one knew existed. That is exactly the kind of buzz happening right now, and the reactions range from curiosity to nostalgia to genuine amazement. Before we talk about the images themselves, it helps to remember who Lynda Carter is and why she remains such a beloved figure. She became a global icon in the 1970s through her role as Wonder Woman, a performance that introduced millions to her warmth, grace, and strength, and turned her into the face of a character who stood for justice, courage, and compassion. But what many people forget is that before she stepped into that legendary costume, she had already been working hard in entertainment, modeling, singing, and paving her way through the competitive world of show business. These rare photos come from that early period, before the fame, before the superhero spotlight, before the world began calling her an icon. The reason these images feel so surprising to people is simple. They capture a different version of her, one that existed before television made her larger than life. They show her experimenting with poses, practicing different expressions, learning how to work with photographers, and building the confidence that would later define her screen presence. They're not shocking photos, they're historical ones. They reflect a young performer figuring out who she was in a creative industry that looked completely different than it does today. Back then, photos were not posted instantly on social media, stored on cloud services, or shared widely. Many shoots were done for small magazines, for agency portfolios, for auditions, or sometimes simply for artistic practice. Over the decades, some of these images were tucked into archives, forgotten in print collections, or never published outside small circles. So when a few of them appear online now, fans react with excitement because it feels like uncovering a little time capsule. People also respond emotionally, because seeing Lynda Carter in her early modeling years reminds them that every superstar, no matter how iconic they later become, started with small steps, trial-and-error moments, and lots of behind-the-scenes work. Some fans express surprise because they're so used to seeing her as Wonder Woman that they forget she had a whole career shaping itself long before that. Others are fascinated because the photos reveal her natural presence and poise even before she became internationally recognized. And for many viewers, these images simply feel like a reminder of how much history lies behind the celebrities we grew up watching. What makes this moment even more interesting is how it reframes her legacy. Instead of only seeing the superhero, people are now talking about her artistry, her versatility, her early training, and the determination she brought to every opportunity. By revisiting these rare snapshots, fans are rediscovering how much work went into becoming the Lynda Carter the world knows today. So what did we learn? We learned that before fame, before the spotlight, and before becoming a cultural icon, she was a young woman building her path step by step. These rare images show that history isn't just found in interviews or TV reruns. It's found in the quiet photos and forgotten moments that reveal a person's journey. If you enjoyed exploring this hidden chapter of a superstar's life, drop a comment telling me what surprised you most. Hit like, and subscribe to eGossip 3.0 for more stories that uncover the real history behind the names we all know.